Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oral Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you're looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clarity Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oral Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you're looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Clarity Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oral Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie.
Yeah, it don't stop. Listen, man. Y'all heard, Trump doing this thing. You know, he had promised, on his first 100 days, soon as he got in office, he was touched down. He was with the deportations, and it was funny. I had a conversation with my family and friends and stuff, and, my peoples, they got peoples that's Latino in the country. They got children in the country that's, so it's tough, man, with what's going on. So I empathize with the people that's going through it. But then you got the school of thought, first of all, if you were born here, then you should have the right to stay here, if you were born here. If you weren't born here, but you've been here for a minute, you're not a criminal, you're a productive citizen, then it should be some leeway with that. But, what Trump is on is kicking people out who are here illegal. And, they didn't start it. They shipping them out, They claim they're going after criminals first, like hardened criminals. But I'm being told that in some sectors, they just hopping out if you look like, if you look like Taco Bell, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Huh? if you look like, you south of the border, they hopping out. And, and you might not have your papers on you or nothing, and it's going to be tough for you. No, y'all see the video they had the guy from Haiti? Look, ask me like, look here. No, they had the guy from Haiti. They had him, and they had him in cuffs, and he was screaming to the top of his lungs, I'm not going back to Haiti. I'm not going back to Haiti. But y'all got to fathom that. Imagine being here for a while, and then they scooping you up and kicking you out the country, and you ain't been to your home country in so long, or in some cases, I'm being told that the president is just shipping them out to wherever, not necessarily your home country. So imagine being expelled from the United States and ending up somewhere you didn't even think you'd be. It's tough, But hey, that's the pearls with coming someplace where you're not invited or welcomed, I guess you got to have your paperwork in order legally when you come over here, so you won't have that many problems, I guess. I don't know. Y'all can holler at me about it. But we got a really great show tonight. We dealing with child advocacy here. How real is that? Childhood advocacy at that. How real is that? We got Miss Ashley B right here in the house. What's up, Miss Ashley B?
What's up with you, man?
How you doing? Okay.
Great, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. You know, I could have had some people like you coming up. You know, they call them angels on earth. You know, they got many attributes. Do you consider yourself something like that?
For sure, a light worker.
A light worker?
Yeah, shine a light within.
Huh, a light worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could have came with the darker, you know, forces. You know, nah, we came with the light. You know, we could have came with the dark forces on you. You know, hold on, Ashley, take me back though. You know, how did we get to this point where we care so much? Like, how did it start for you?
All right, so I was thinking about that before I came here because I know that's a go-to question. I feel like it start before it starts. To be honest with you, the closest I could think back is of my own children. When we talking about being an advocate for the inner child, the youth in the hood, my son, he used to get in trouble all the time. He still get in trouble every day, in school, and they always call him my phone.
How old is he?
Amir is 16 now. He'll be 17 this year. He just got that personality where he just real courageous, and he don't like nobody telling him what to do. He's similar to me and his father, right? So they'll just call, and I'll be like, after a while, it just be things that, like, why are you calling me about these things? Like, it'd be real petty stuff, something that I feel like any child would,
like
most
what,
likely do.
Like the school?
Like talking out, laughing. He a jokester. He like to talk shit. So, doing little stuff like that, I think things that they pretty much can handle. But it'd be like little minor things that I would think that, somebody, a teacher should be able to handle. So I don't know, it just took me on a path to really learn more about the pipeline of prison. And this was the time when I was going to school and I was in sociology, and it was just letting me know that education is white bias. See, crazy. So it was really confirmation. Like, how you know stuff, and I speak for myself. It'd be like I be knowing stuff even all the way back into my childhood days where I don't know why I know it, or I just don't know why I know certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at a young age. And I already knew that was how the system was made without anybody actually educating me. So I did some research on the pipelines to prison. Basically, they focus on their behavior. They create this, this trail, or all the stuff that they write them up for. And it's just really preparing them for prison, basically. So I don't know, I just got tired of it. It didn't really make no sense to me how they was, again, calling me about little minor stuff, petty stuff.
So would you go to the parent-teacher conferences and all of that things?
Then, no. I'm not even going to lie to you.
You didn't go? Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Yet these people were calling you up about your son.
Yeah, I'll go to the, they have little appointments. I'll come and talk to them. And in my head,
were you like working real hard, or you didn't want to be bothered with it, or you just felt better, you knew better of your son? Is that the case? Like, was that the case?
I feel like I know it was more so being in survivor mode. Like, this was back when they were younger and I was younger. So I'm worried about paying bills, going to work. I'm in tune, but I'm not in tune, if that makes sense.
No, you keeping that roof. Yeah. Keeping that food.
And I'm a single mother at that. So
we strong with it. We
gotta be, but I don't really want to have to be no strong black woman. That's just not something that I really want to do.
Go ahead, girl. That's called femininity.
Yeah.
Somebody
called Zan Jones to let him know that, it really takes a mother and a father to raise your children, especially these young, or I don't want to call them black because we not black, okay? We brown, but our
Were you raised
children,
in a two-parent household?
He said, no, I wasn't.
You weren't. You was raised in a single mother household?
A struggling single.
A struggling single mother. Is your mom with us?
She's still here. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, cool. Is she in your lives, your children's lives?
Absolutely, yeah. She get on our nerves, but she definitely is that go-to person. Mm-hmm.
What is it you think you learned? No, big shot to Mom.
She be getting on my nerves.
Oh, she be getting.
She might be.
Look here, Ma.
You been getting on my.
Look here, Ma.
Yeah.
Look here, Ma. Simmer down.
Yeah.
Simmer down. Pipe down, Mom. We following in your. We following your word of advice. We taking our time. We had to learn on our own.
For sure.
Yeah. What did you learn in your mom's single parent household that afforded you success in your single parent household?
What did I learn? I just really wanted to be the opposite of my mother. She was emotionally detached.
Emotionally detached.
Yeah,
that's tough.
It's really tough. It is.
That's tough. We didn't heard that thing before on the show. That's that. People don't know how prevalent that is. You ever heard the term, just because I brought you in this world don't mean I gotta love you?
Ooh.
You ever heard that? That's what time it is. You know, so you say you never heard?
I heard I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah, you heard that too. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. X, you heard that? Yeah, we heard that. You heard that a lot. Almost every other day. Woo.
It's just a lot of regurgitated information that they probably heard from their parents and they pass it down. It's just so unconsciously we don't know that we.
So what you took
down.
from your mom's single parent household is that certain things you don't want to be like, certain ways you don't want to take on,
right.
and you chose to do the opposite.
For sure.
How young were you when you had your 16 is your oldest?
No, my oldest is about to be 18. I have 3 children.
Hey, you barely look good.
This is my last year in my 30s, so yes.
Your last year in your 30s?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I just had a birthday, January 4th.
January 4th.
Capricorn.
Yeah.
You know,
so how young were you when you had your first child, your 18-year-old?
I was same as my mother, you know.
Same age?
Same age. So the apple do not fall too far from the tree. I was 19.
You were 19?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did your mom feel about that when you told her, hey, Mom, it didn't happen to me. I got one in the oven.
I mean, I think like most mothers, she knew before I did, to be honest. She say this all the time. You were saying things. I don't remember trying to.
Well, she said you had that glow, you got that glow, Ashley. Something's going on. Tell me. Talk to me.
Yeah, she knew before I was, but she wasn't that type of mother that was. I was grown, okay?
Were you disappointed or elated in yourself so young, having a child, but you had been through this before in a single parent household? What were the emotions like?
I believe I manifested this because it's crazy how you said it. I'm writing a book right now, so this is where I'm at in my book. And it's the part of the chapter I'm on is I remember playing with baby dolls, right? And just seeing how my mother raised us, I think I know I manifested this. I'm just gonna have a baby. The man don't have to be there. I don't like. Wow. We don't be knowing what we saying when we little children, but we just copying what we say.
Hold on, I gotta. Ashley, why do you think you had that thought in your mind to even think like that? Why do you think? Do you think, if you be honest with yourself?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's all I can do. I feel like because I didn't love myself, so I feel like a lot of young women who grow up in that, single family households, that has a parent that is emotionally detached and whatever they're going through, they just looking for love. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of kids that play with baby dolls and Barbie dolls or whatever, they got a big imagination. It's because they're seeking for some type of attention and some type of affection that's missing in their childhood. So that's what it was.
Okay, yeah. So you said, I'm gonna have. Would you tell the doll, I'm gonna do things differently? I'm gonna do it like this.
No, I ain't tell the doll that. I just knew that I wanted to have a baby. I always loved children, so that could be a part of it. But I don't know, it was just something. The man don't have to be there. The dad doesn't have to be there. So
let me ask you another real question.
All right.
When we ran into the great man that gave us our gift, right? And
who was that?
Your children's father.
Okay.
Right. I'm on the first child. They all by the same dad?
The first two.
The first two. Okay. Is he in your lives?
It depends.
No,
yeah, right.
Okay.
As much as he can be.
As much as he can. Okay, we didn't throw him under the bus.
I try not to.
Go ahead, Ashley.
I try not to.
Yeah.
My children may be watching this, but I already know a person can't do no more than they can do for themselves for others. So, that's how he show up. And I had to learn that.
Hold that thought, Ashley. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And we'll be right back in a minute. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Pardon me one second.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today or shop. Smell good. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today or shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today or shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today or shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today or shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body.
Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it real big. I'm right here with childhood advocate, right here, Miss Ashley B. Now, before we went to the break, you know, Ashley, we were speaking about, Ashley was talking about playing with dolls in her, young whippersnapper days with the snotty nose. Well, let me clear that up. We ain't had no snotty nose. We was just a young whippersnapper. You know what I mean? And and we were playing with dolls, and mom was a little detached at the time, and we felt like we needed love. We played with dolls, and we manifested the idea of one day I want to have a child, and I don't need the man there in my life. So before we went to the break, I wanted to ask you, I asked you if you said your first two children's father is in their lives.
Yeah, I don't want to keep focused on him too long.
No, I'm not about to say focus on it, but
Okay.
what I want to say is, you say you manifested and it came to be,
Yeah.
and you from that type of household. Okay, so do you think you laid the groundwork with the guy? Like you gave that aura and that air, and it ended up happening like that because you had that air about you, or things took its course like that to manifest?
I believe everything happened for a reason. So just like my children chose me, I chose my parents. I believe that we attract people energetically based off of how we thinking, how we moving, how we feel about ourselves. So I do. I believe when I said that I don't need a man, he was that dude that came up in my life. Absolutely.
So when that happened, and he was no longer in that position where, it's like, this is what I'm going to do. This person, you were fine with that. You were fine with that?
No, I wasn't.
But you had manifested it.
Right.
But you wasn't fine with it.
No.
Reconcile that. Reconcile that. So we wasn't happy with what we manifested. So what did that do to you though, Ashley? Like, because now you're this child advocate. Evidently it didn't do something so bad, or maybe it caused enough of discomfort or pain, or it motivated and inspired us enough to want to do something different.
Right. He was just a catalyst, a part of my journey that was gonna help me activate, that pain, to be that advocate for somebody else that's going through the same thing.
Okay.
And go back to what was your question?
No, I was trying to figure out, like when you manifested, because you said to yourself at a young age, I don't need the father to be there, and then it actually happened. How did you reconcile those feelings? And you said, and I asked you, were you cool with that? And you said,
I was
no.
mad.
You was mad
I
at
was
him.
pissed, okay? Yeah. It was just part of my journey, like, okay,
How did you heal from that?
I mean,
And did you heal?
heal from him not want to be a part of their life.
Yeah, because you said you was dealing with a little pain.
I feel like any woman goes through pain,
Yeah, anyone
when
would
the
go
father not active, or
Okay.
you paint this illusion in your head and that shit don't happen the way that you thought it was gonna happen. So it was
How did that not break you down? Because you're this child advocate now. You could have been broke down and not have any more children, not care about children, been a poor mother to your children. How is it that you turned out the opposite?
It was a process. Not to say I was gonna ever, abandon my children. It just really, again, he was a catalyst. He helped me. He was part of that journey to help me to love myself.
Aside from him, how did you heal? How did you pull yourself together? How did you stand strong being a single parent with these two children?
I mean, it could be a reminder, and I'm really thinking about it. Just seeing how my mother went through raising 3 children by herself. My mother used to say all the time, you can't put expectations on people. You can't. I'm always a person that sees something in somebody, but if they don't see it in themselves, then it's just not going to work. So I had to lose that expectation of what I seen in him, where I thought that he was going to be. Again, it was definitely a journey. I'm still mad, to be honest with
Still
you.
mad.
Right?
Yeah,
But it's definitely a healing process.
So we still healing. We're still healing.
Yeah,
On that. We still
honestly.
do. And where do you draw your strength from? From your past experience, like you said, growing up, mom, seeing how mom handled it. Is that where you draw your strength from?
I mean, I need to be that example for my children. So that's
Be
where
that
the strength.
example.
I got to show up like I'm supposed to
That's
show
where
up.
your strength come from.
Even when I am mad.
And that's where your advocacy started too.
Part of it, yes.
Okay, when you started to get more in tune with your childhood advocacy, what were some of the first things you would do to where you felt like you were a childhood advocate outside of your own children?
Outside of my own children. It is just really like seeing patterns of how children gravitate to me. Like even when I know I'm the one who's breaking the generational curses in my home, right? So just even being around my family, my little
breaking
cousin,
the generational curses.
Yeah.
That means we bringing in that bread, we bringing in that spread. You know, we bringing it in. Because how else you going to break a generational curse?
change your mindset.
Okay.
That's how you do it, yeah.
Hi, Ashley. Put me in my place.
Yeah, and I don't really feel like you can leave without giving your children or the ones that come after you with money. As long as they got that education and that awareness of self, they gonna do whatever they gotta do with it, because you can't control how their outcome gonna be anyway. So the more I teach them to learn more about themselves, then I done did my job.
So you start witnessing how children would gravitate to you.
Right.
Why? Because you were this nurturing, you know, like my grandmother fed not everybody on the street. Somebody didn't deserve to get fed, but a lot of people got fed on there on Churchill. You know, you probably got something to eat one day. I don't know. I got to think about it. But, you know, everybody got something to eat over there on Churchill. Y'all remember the Carruthers? So, you know.
It was just always, I feel like family supposed to learn together. I feel like the elders supposed to be teaching the children. So when they over there talking about stupid stuff, I want to be with the kid. I don't call them elders. You got elders and you got elders. The elders is the ones that teach, which I will be when I get older. The elders is the one stay out of ground.
We learning it.
Yeah,
we appreciate Ashley B because she put it in perspective. That's real. Yeah. You got the olders and you got the elders, and just because you're of mature age doesn't mean you're matured in the mind. Yeah. So you're an older head, an older God, an OG. Yeah. You know, but then you got the elders. That's like that's like the council. The elders council, the ones who got the experience and that's willing to share it with you and going to share it with you where you can receive it and it benefits you, not share it with you just on the benefit of themselves.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, but outside of the children gravitating to you and everything, and you say, well, I see a lot of things going on. I believe I can address some things. Is that how it worked with you?
Yeah, it is. Even go back like how you asked, like even my childhood, like just like I don't know if any of y'all can resonate, but just being that black sheep, like I don't know.
Black sheep of the family?
Yeah, I'm definitely the black sheep of the family.
Why? Because you were strong and opinionated?
Not opinion. I keep a lot of stuff to myself. It's just I knew I thought different, and it's just.
So were you judgmental in the way you thought differently?
You know, I manifest this whole I've seen this already. No, for real. Like I really did.
Okay, cool.
What was your question again?
Yeah. You lost me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No. Yeah. But, you know, we all been through some tough things. And I was talking about your childhood advocacy and outside of your own children, you know, what were some of the things, like when the light clicked on when you said children gravitate to me and you figured like you can make a difference in children's lives. What were some of the first things you would do under this new train of thought that you could be this childhood advocate? What were some of the most concrete things that, you know, we could see today that you set off?
Right. So like I always told myself to be that person that I wanted. Like my mother was emotionally detached. Right. So I always was searching for wisdom, knowledge, like just a grown person to teach me something. I don't know why I thought that maybe because I'm a Capricorn and we are born older, like for real. So I'm always looking for wisdom and knowledge. So again, I wanted to be that because it was something that was draining me. So when I'm around kids, they can feel like they can be their most authentic self. I'm not judging them. In my family, I don't know, they can be judgmental or make the kids feel some type of way, or they can't be their authentic self or express their feelings. When they around me, they can do that because I know how that feel and I know how it can support you in your well-being. So I would say I just had that wisdom and that understanding that children need an outlet and they need people that are older than them to be able to pour into them as they pour into them. Vice versa. I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you mentioned candidly before the show, You have a not-for-profit organization.
Non-profit. You said not-for-profit.
Not-for-profit, non-profit.
Non-profit, yeah.
Same thing. So, can you tell me about your non-profit?
For sure. So again, it was established because of just the.
What is it? Ashley B's Childhood Advocacy.
It's Ashley B Childhood. The hood being, emphasized advocate. Ashley B Childhood Advocate. Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to I'm real creative. I wanted to create events, so that was one of the reasons why I created it.
Create event. When you say you want to create events, you want to create events to bring awareness to what?
Young entrepreneurs, young hustlers. Those are the ones I attract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young hustlers. I see a couple of them in here. I ain't gonna call no names. Big hustlers.
Okay. I love a young hustler because that let me know that they a leader and they know who they are and they real creative. Also, again, self-awareness. That's what I focus on. I'm big on astrology, so I use birth charts to help children really tap into who they are.
Yeah, that's another thing. You candidly told me that you're into tarot card reading.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual advisor. I do tarot and
You're a
oracle.
spiritual advisor. You're a spiritual mother to children.
For sure.
Okay, in your advocacy, in your non-profit advocacy, is there a curriculum? Is there like a program? You know, like in your advocacy, because I hear you say you want to throw events. So I know that's one thing you like to do. You want to throw events to bring awareness to children and the plight of children. And besides the desire to do that, do you have any other things going on with the nonprofit or that you have in mind to do with your nonprofit?
So I got some things in the works, but I do, like I was explaining to you, I'm a qualified behavioral health specialist.
Behavior health specialist.
Yeah.
So is that's kind of like what you call them, shrinks? Shrinks. Are you a shrink?
What's a shrink?
Mental health expert, a mental health doctor, a person that can help coach you to healthy mental health.
I like to call it spiritual advisor.
Are you religious?
No.
We are spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
Might be a real spiritual advisor. Because if you was going to say, yeah, I'm Protestant, I'm Catholic, I'm Moor, I'm Jew, I'm Muslim, I'm all, it's like then it's some kind of bias maybe. You know what I'm saying? But when you say spiritual and you're not of any of these faiths, that means you're seeking to be close to, what you feel is the creator organically.
Right.
Without a middleman that you got to pay a tithe to.
Don't get me started.
Y'all know the middlemans. Y'all been, Straight to the source. You probably hollered at him, Mark. You gave to the middleman before, huh?
What you gotta pay to them?
Them tithes, baby.
What percent they say?
I don't know, but they keep passing that basket around like they want more than that little percentage.
Like 10% of every check. It's like something like that.
You know? Yeah. But if I need my seat with my name on it. Every Sunday I'm showing up. This is my seat. You can't sit in it. My gold Bible right there. I got chicken and gravy at noon for break. I'm making fun of all this stuff, but
No, it's real.
it's real, huh?
Yeah, I don't really like to, force nothing on nobody, but the whole purpose is to, guide them to know that they are God. I went through a path where I was religious. It never made sense to me, but
we love Ashley. We love that organic, that pureness. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I definitely was on a journey. I think like a lot of people that get to a point where I'm at, not to say I'm at the highest point because I'm still evolving, but I wanted to, I got baptized.
Okay.
I still didn't believe it, but I like the message.
Hold on,
We could go there if you want.
Ashley said, I got baptized. I still don't really, but that means we're searching.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I'm the same way.
I know.
We're searching. We've been lied to so much that we don't know. We're searching, man. And the fact that we are searching and we on a journey and we care about children, that shows our true character. That shows how mature we are. We came from a single parent household where the mom was detached and we're able to be different. Man, that says a lot. So you gonna mention that in the book? When you come with the book?
The Boppin' Penny Dropping, you talk, okay, so I'm
That's going to be the name of the book? Boppin' Penny Dropping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, you about to line up some readers tonight.
Oh, it's going to be
when that book drop.
Blast, yes.
Penny, what you say?
Boppin' Penny Dropping.
Boppin' Penny Dropping.
Ashley B, that's me.
I hope y'all ain't out there bopping penny dropping. I hope y'all ain't out there bopping penny dropping. Because my dude DJ own it, you know. He own it. He own it.
Don't be on it.
You know, he own it. You know, he gonna school you. He gonna give you some jewels, but he waiting on them pennies. He waiting on you to bop and them pennies to drop.
You better be careful out there.
Okay.
So that's a novel that I'm working on.
Why that name, Ashley? We a childhood advocate, you know, Ashley B.
I think that's why I know that's why children love me, because I share a lot of things that I went through that they can resonate with and let them know I'm not perfect.
Okay.
But Boppin' Penny Dropping, it just go back into something I heard a stylist say when she was doing my hair. She was just, I'm bopping penny dropping.
Your stylist said that.
Back in the day.
She had a lace front wig on, didn't she?
No, she was fly. Angel Robinson.
Okay.
He tried. He tried. No.
Okay. No, hey, no, don't get a player wrong. I like lace fronts and all that. You know, dudes might sweat them out and snatch them out and all that, but we like them, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I'm more of a natural type, but
okay.
It really speaks for itself. I don't really want to talk too much about it, but it's really a testimony. I'm teaching them about something.
Is it finished?
It's not finished, but it's gonna be finished. I've been doing it. I've been working on it.
How far along are you?
Through my involvement, I really had to change it up. My spirit told me you got to be authentic. It's a fictional story, but it's based on a true story.
So you letting some more things develop before you put pen to the paper.
It's fire.
You know what? Always, when you're an author or a writer, rapper, whatever, and you're writing stuff, it's real important that you be authentic.
For sure.
Because you got people that's gonna live and die by what you're saying or what you're writing, and so it takes a whole hell of a lot to have of courage to be truthful in your works that you create. Was it a thing for you thus far that you put in the book? Was it a thing for you to speak on those things? Your single parent household. I mean, it don't seem like you have trouble now, but when you were putting the book together and you were coming up with the chapters and you're coming up with what you're saying in the book, did you ever have to reconcile and be like, I really don't want to tell this, but I can't tell a whole story without putting this part in here and being truthful?
So I can be transparent with you. I was going back and forth. So, you know, it's
real book alert.
It's
bopping pennies dropping.
Bopping pennies dropping.
Is any photos gonna be in there? Any photos gonna be in there, Ashley B?
You say is any gonna be
photos?
No, ain't gonna be no photos in there.
All right.
So
I'm just go ahead. I'm just messing.
It's a regular, a urban fiction book.
Urban
but I
fiction.
definitely was going back and forth. Just to be transparent, it's really about a book. Her name is Jazz, which is Ash, which is me. She is based on the major arcanas of the tarot. So each chapter is based on the major arcanas. So that's my creative way of doing that.
So it's a little bit of the tarot reading science in the book.
For sure, it's a teaching book.
Wow,
For sure.
wow, yeah.
Juicy.
I don't think we heard too many creative projects like that. You know, Cleo, where you at with it?
Miss Cleo.
Yeah, where you at with it, Miss Cleo? Y'all know, y'all ain't hip to Miss Cleo, Ma? You hip? Yeah, Miss Cleo, where you at with it? You know, that's creative. Okay, okay.
But no, back to what I was saying though. It did take me some time. And one of the reasons I wanted to write it because I wanted to get my story out there. But when I was young, I was out here again bopping, panty dropping, and I caught herpes. So that's me telling my story. You know,
courageous.
It's definitely courageous.
We liver than some of them rappers out there with it.
Hollywood in the hood.
We liver than some of them rappers out there with it. We love her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay, Ashley. Yeah. Childhood advocate. Advocacy. So what's some of the have you had any events in the name of your advocacy
For
lately?
sure, yeah. So all last year I took time off because I had to get back to my why and really.
You had to
my
get back
shit
to your
together.
why?
My why I'm doing it. Cause
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
we can get lost. Shh, you badass kids. Why am I doing this? Why? Go on with your mom and your daddy. You won't listen.
No, it don't be the kids. It really be their parents for real.
All that you get sick and tired of.
No, for real. That really be the reason why our children is out here. And I speak for myself.
So when
as
you
well.
fell back, you said for a year, what you concentrated on your own family?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always doing that, but just really trying to figure out what direction I want to go in. My whole mission really, actually, be childhood advocate. I want to create a school.
A school.
I'm big on education. I'm really against the education system. I homeschool my children. I only let my oldest son go to school because he a Leo and he just got to be around people. He just
Oh, he a
can't-
Leo?
Yeah, he's definitely a Leo. You a
August?
Leo?
Yeah.
August 14th.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Leos. August.
Yeah, stubborn, hard-headed, annoying. Yeah.
Players.
Don't listen.
Don't listen, I guess,
I can see player.
Yeah, you can see it? You can
I
see
can
it?
kind of see it.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on the don't listen part. Ain't that right, baby? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on the don't listen part.
Yeah,
You
y'all
know what I'm saying? I got that problem, Work on that, young man. Now, while you can.
Please. Yeah. What was we at? We was talking about. So yeah, I took a break off. I have done.
How did you
events.
find your, pardon me?
I've done events. Like this ain't nothing new. I done been into the hood and I, gave out money to the kids. I don't like trash and shit, so I'll go to the projects and have them fill up a bag. Every bag they fill up, I give them $1 and just teach them like, how you treat your community is really how you see it.
Ah!
He crazy.
How many y'all doing that out there?
There's a few of them out there.
You raise your hand. You doing X? Okay, good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, X contributes to the community. Yeah, X. He'll talk to you, give you some words of encouragement. Whether you know you or not, he's gonna give you some words of encouragement. That's a leader in the community. That's how you are.
I tell follow your dreams, eh?
Okay, yeah. See, yeah, we need more people like Ashley. We do. If we want the world to be a better place.
But be yourself.
Don't be Ashley.
People be trying to be like.
Oh,
other
they be
people.
trying to be like you, Ashley?
That's not your superpower. My superpower is just who I am. I feel like, just be
Hey,
yourself.
if you Wonder Woman, how you gonna try to be Catwoman?
Right.
If you Superman, how you gonna be Batman too?
Yeah, it don't work out. It don't. You could try. But that's really what it's about, is being authentic.
So, your elder children, because he's seen you and you get out in your early days till now, does he respect your childhood advocacy?
You talking about my son?
Yeah, your oldest.
He don't really be on that. He really don't be on that.
Yeah, Mom, because, you was on me about the Frosted Flakes too much. Go and worry about somebody else's kids.
He a rebel. He get why I'm doing it. He get it. But I feel like, your environment change, you adapt to your neighborhood. So he'll be on some other shit. But he get what I'm saying. Now my daughter, which is the illustrator of our children's book, she get it.
The illustrator of your children's book. So you got a children's book with your children.
Yes.
Like a family business type thing. Huh?
That's real big. Yeah.
Childhood advocacy.
Yeah.
We finding out we really real with it. Because what are you advocating? You advocating smoking weed? You advocating selling drugs? Busting guns? I mean, if you got, if you out there, that's what you're doing, hey, do it well. But, okay, that's what we advocating. We giving a positive example.
Yeah. And like I said, when I took off, like, you can't be something. I struggle as a single mother. So a lot of times it takes me away, my job takes me away from my children, but I can't be nothing for nobody's children unless I'm with my children. So just motivating them, helping them. You my child, you gotta have a business.
Okay.
So focusing on their businesses.
So
yeah.
that's how you start coming to your children? Is that what lit the fire again for you to get back into childhood advocacy after that year layoff?
I mean, that was just last year. Ain't nothing changed. I just really had to reset and again remember my why, like I mentioned.
So we back at it now because we go to the social medias. Yeah, You see it, front and line and center. I'm advocating for children, you know.
Got to.
Do you agree with the politics of this current administration that's in office when it comes to childhood advocacy?
I don't really get into politics because it's all a game. I don't waste my time on that.
So I'm doing what I can do. I ain't worried about what a Trump could do, a Mike DeWine could do. You know, I'm not worried about, you know, what's my dude name, the mayor? Yeah, Bibb, Mayor Bibb. Shout out to Mayor Bibb, young gentleman, you know, clean cut dude. But we not worried about what Mr. Bibb is on because we're doing our own thing.
Yeah,
We're
they
showing
all puppets
improvement.
to me. I feel like the real guys.
You know, we're gonna let Ashley say all that.
You
You know,
always
she
say
probably
all
know
that.
better than I do on
know
who's a
too.
puppet. You know what I mean? She probably know because she's out there advocating. I'm advocating in my own little way. Okay, all right. So okay, say they're puppets. That's your opinion. And
Right.
so in lieu of those puppets, you got your own culture, your own way of doing things.
Right, and you know, not to disrespect nobody.
Okay.
It's just I don't look at it how you advocate for yourself in a community like they do. I feel like they being controlled. They can't say certain things. They can't do certain things.
Well, to be honest, it's because they're advocating an agenda that was before them,
Right,
really.
exactly.
You know, you got city planners. You ever heard of planners? They plan ahead. So you the next incoming politician, you think you're going to get live just talking about yeah, we about to do this. No, it was plans before you got in office. You got to see them through. But you got to play the game the whole time. Yeah, I want to do this. But really, you know, you got to finish this up, what they instructed you to do. You know? So we applaud people that stand out on their own and do what people like yourself is doing.
Yeah, we need conscious people in place. They're not conscious enough for me.
Are you looking for people to join your movement?
That's crazy you say that. So yeah, that's why I took off because
That's why you took off,
just that year, like because
to figure it out. If
No,
you want some
just-
help, if you want people to join.
No, you can't do nothing by yourself. I already knew that. I'm all about partnership. It's just I wasn't secure in myself during that process early on, and I was attracting a lot of fuck niggas. So
Okay.
I had to sit back and make sure that I'm taking my time, actually being intentional on why I'm working with people.
Okay.
People see me, you know, they probably think I'm gullible, but I'm really observant.
Okay.
But I don't have that mentality where I want to misuse people. I'm gonna use you because I'm looking for.
Ha! No, because listen, we always say here at Hollywood in the Hood, use me. I want to be used because if I can't use you, you're useless.
Right.
A child uses his mother for the breast milk. Don't know the mom. Don't know it from a can of paint. Give me that breast. You laughing. You think about some other stuff. But yeah. You know what I'm
They
saying?
know their mother. You went in that womb that long. You know your mother. Again, you chose your mother. But just being real intentional. I am looking for a board for Ashley B. Childhood Advocate.
You looking for a board.
Yes.
What's the prerequisite of your board? What type of people? Let them know.
They just gotta have real strong values. We gotta really be wanting the same thing, focusing on the same thing. Can't be all over the place. They gotta be authentic. They gotta know their superpowers. I'm real big on principles. I don't really like liars, cheaters, thieves. It just really turn me off. They just gotta be authentic.
Okay.
If you be authentic, I could be authentic. And I know a person not being authentic if I'm not being authentic.
How can they get with you?
How can they get with me? They can follow me on Ashley B _ Childhood Advocate on Instagram. But they just got me in the streets. I want it to be organic. It ain't. I don't. It's,
Well, you got an event that you're gonna be at soon.
I don't have an event, but I am planning something right now.
So it's Ashley B _ Childhood Advocate.
Mhm.
So make sure y'all go there. Real quick, Ashley B, I know you gotta go. I like to
It
have
was just getting good.
words of encouragement for people to lean on from people like yourself. So let's advocate for the child. Let's help bring the people out there that want to advocate like you are. Let's give them the courage to be advocates. Give them something to hang their hat on.
All right. So first, connect with your inner child. That's your guideline.
Ah!
All right. Be that person that your inner child wanted. Really remind yourself. Talk to your inner child, that little you. to remember the things that you enjoy, all right? Then most likely the things that you enjoyed as a kid is the things that you're going to thrive as an adult. Whatever you learned through your up until now, that's what you're supposed to advocate for.
Whatever you enjoyed as a kid,
Yeah.
you're more than likely going to do it, you're going to love as an adult.
Yes. Be authentic. I'm real big on being authentic. Learn yourself, heal. Take your time to get to know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, you can't know nobody else. Solitude is the best gratitude, where you can be more aware of just all your surroundings. So I say take time to, just be in a piece of solitude. Learn from your mistakes, because if you don't, you're going to repeat them. I got a lot of gems, but just most importantly, be yourself. Be that person that you needed when you were a child, and be a representative. Children don't listen; they watch. So if you want a child to learn from you, and whatever you preaching, you have to be that person that you are preaching.
That's some great advice right there. Yeah, y'all can really hang your hat on that. Ashley, I want to thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you. We want to thank everybody around the world who tuned in tonight to watch Ashley B and hear her story. And again, if you want to, get on that same trail and be an advocate, or if you want to partner or do some things with Ashley B, the childhood advocate, you can find her on Instagram, like she said, at Ashley B_childhood advocate. And let me remind you all, if you like what we're doing, you love what we got going on, become a sponsor to Player T Show Hollywood in the Hood. Make a donation, any amount, large or small. It all helps to keep shining a light on the stars that we are, know, love, and aspire to be. So on that note, I'm going to end the show, and I want to say thank you all in advance. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. Yeah. So we're going to take a couple pictures in front of the backdrop right here before you go.
Right here?
Yeah, and then we're going to probably have you do a drop in front of the backdrop in the back down there. Just talking about your experience on the show.